I've said it before, I'll say it again. I have the best fans in the entire worldwide magic community. And today I'm really excited to share with you a video where you're going to chance to see me meeting some of my fans, which I love to do. I love hanging out. It's such a beautiful thing because, of course, the energy sincere fans bring to a moment, it's positive, it's appreciative. And for me, if you've ever had a chance to meet me in person, I really hope it was on one of those days, and it often is, where I really do feel appreciative of every single person who gives a rat's ass about what I do. I know we live in a world exploding with so many different personalities and different things trying to get your attention. So when someone, at a convention walks up and says hey and says something nice, I never take it for granted. So today I'm going to share a video with you that was shot. It was a rare opportunity. The Browser's Den of Magic. It's a magic shop in Toronto. I think it's the best, certainly one of the best magic shops in North America, and definitely the best in Canada. The Browser Den of Magic. I've been associated there, and I saw my first magic trick actually there, performed by Len Cooper, first real magician I saw. Amazing guy, and now sort of Jeff Pinsky is the guy who runs the whole show there. Anyway, the Browser Den of Magic, every year they hold something called the Browser's Bash. And it's a wonderful convention, about 300 people there. And this year, they asked me to be there, which was really flattering and lovely. And I did a performance, and I did a lecture. It was cool. And on hand, not only was Criss Mayhew, Criss, he was on hand to shoot some stuff. But I also brought in another local shooter, a sweet guy by the name of Patrick Younger. I brought him in. And together they take sort of a whole bunch of stuff, and we cut it down to this. And I'm excited to share it with you. So you're going to see this not only are going to get a chance to see me sort of meet some fans, but also watch me perform some card magic in front of 300 people. And you're going to see how one of the techniques I use to take a trick and kind of raise it, make it play, how to really move on a stage, a slightly bigger stage in front of 300 people, and try to get them to care about something as small as a card trick. Also on this video, I'm going to announce the winners of last week's plastic surgery contest. Gave away 12 of this cool trick you can carry it in your pocket. I'm going to announce the 12 winners. I'm also going to do a magic tip of the week. And finally, another contest. What am I giving away this week? It's a contest, sound waves. Sound waves is this mentalism effect. Speaking of something you can carry with you. It's a mentalism effect involving something that's definitely one of the world's, something everybody around the world really cares about. Music. In this case, very popular top 100 songs. So I'm going to give away 12 sound waves. All you have to do to enter is to answer the question and leave a comment down below. I'm going to tell you the question later on this video. Now, to enter the contest, it's free. All you have to do is leave a comment down below and answer this question. Give me your answer to this performance-related question. How do you end your show strong? People say start strong. But it's also important to end strong. Now, I'm not talking about what trick you use. Forget about the trick. The question is, what's your philosophy? What's your attitude? How do you, when you perform your last trick, what is it about the way you perform your last trick that really makes it, I guess, as strong as possible? How do you approach your last trick differently? What's your attitude about ending your show? What's important to you when you end your show? What's important for you? Something you do, something you think, something you say. So how do you end your show strong? Leave a comment down below and be automatically entered, or automatically entered, which is very upsetting.
The amazing Jay Sankey. I'm sorry that my stare is too much.
Well, when you looked at me, I thought you might stab me. I wasn't sure. A little stabby. But I flatter myself that I have any fan who'd be willing to go to the pen for me. It's just not going to happen.
Over here, yeah, like this.
Are you doing a sketch? I do a great Michael Amar. You don't want to picture yourself. What's going on? No? A serious face or silly? Okay, we'll do a silly face. Avoid sharp objects. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for waiting.
What's your favorite card?
I don't criticize people who have a favorite card, but for me, if you have a favorite card, it's kind of a cry for help.
That's the guy. Yeah.
You know what sometimes I find when people freak out, I don't like it because I feel like they're in an emotional loop and we're not here together anymore. I feel like they're reacting to their father hit them 10 years ago. Here are the winners of last week's contest for my plastic surgery trick. As always, I hope I name your name this week. I know you've been waiting. Come on, this week, make it mine. So 12 of you, you're about to hopefully make your dreams come true. Here are the 12 names. The winners of the plastic surgery contest are Brizzy1424, Brizzy1424, Daniel Borg, the Borg, I think that's an old science fiction reference, B-O-R-G, Daniel Borg, David Hogan, Elijah Woodman, Woody? I don't know, Elijah Woodman, Eric Snyder, Gino Riddell, John Prawn, Sarah Likes Boys, with a Z on the end, Kent Taylor, Puck Mago, M-A-G-O. I think Mago is Spanish or Italian for magician or magic. Puck Mago, Bobby Chang, and Piers Alento, P-I-E-R-S, like where you'd see many boats on the piers. Piers Alento. All 12 of you won my plastic surgery contest. As always, send your full name, your real name, nothing, don't just say I'm Sarah Likes Boys, your real name and your shipping address to contact@sankeymagic.com and someone from my team will ship you your prize. Nicely done. I apologize. I'm usually professional, but I was so quick running out the door and this and that and choosing the t-shirt, I forgot a pack of cards. Does someone have a deck of cards up front? Can I borrow it? Can you come forward, whoever you are? Someone have a deck of cards up front? Seriously, no one's moving. Are you kidding me? Okay, come on over here, please. Come on. You want to whip it at me? Oh, you can go ahead. Wow, I can't believe it. Yeah, that's great. What's your name? Come here, Matthew, please. Does this have any gimmicks in it? It has jokers, but that's it. No gimmicks. Okay. Does someone have a gimmick deck? I need gimmicks. If someone, no, please. No. I'm kidding. No. Okay. Borrow deck. Give it a shuffle. Did we set this up beforehand? Remember I told you I'd ask you that, right? Okay. So I know, I always love that. As if you're going to trust, because it's a verbal agreement in public that I didn't. Shuffle them up for me, okay? Smooth, okay. Go ahead, grab one. Get a quick card trick out of the way. Okay, show it to some friends. What, I'm not your friend? Not that hand, the clean handle. That was the... Okay, great. Drop that back inside there like that. Here we go, like this. Name a number between 1 and 7. So, ooh, almost got confused there. Tripled past there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ace of diamonds, your card? Actually, every card's your card. It's your pack. Round of applause, please. Round of applause for my friend there. Round of applause. Thank you. Could you come forward for me? Because I do have a deck of cards. I apologize. You were so helpful before. I want you to take the deck for me and give these a thorough shuffle. And look through them. Make sure they're ordinary pack shuffled, okay? He's got that nice smooth shuffle, man. I remember when I had the time to practice to actually be smooth, you know? You guys remember? Okay, the shuffle deck. Okay, I'm going to have you stand right there. I'm going to take the cards back from you. And don't move, please. Look, we're going to try this here. You shuffled the cards. Now, most people who just shuffle a deck and examine it, when they look through the cards, all they see is that they are all thoroughly shuffled. But when I look at a deck, because I've been handling cards for so many years, for me, it's like a crystal ball. I can actually get a sense of the past, the present, and the future looking at a freshly shuffled deck. So you're going to help me here. I'm going to get a sense here. Okay. I've got right here a very large magic marker. Okay, people wonder, but look, I'm going to do this. I'm going to write there. I'm going to write this and this on the FRISBEE here like that. I'm going to put that down there. On this one, I'm going to write this and that, something like that. I think that one. On this last one, I'm going to write this like that. There's 1. There is 2. And there is 3. Okay. Shuffle deck. You've been watching me. I'm going to gather up the cards and not change the order of a single card. Okay. Going to go through the cards very slowly. I don't want you to think I'm using some sort of force. And I want you to say now, whenever you feel like it, please. Now. You're sure? Right there. Okay. First card, I'm hoping, let's see. 3 of diamonds. Interesting. Whenever you want, say now again. Now. And did you shuffle the cards? Second card is a 2 of diamonds. Okay. Last card, gonna go slowly. Now. Do you want me to go one more card? Yes. Son of a, okay, one more card. There we go, a couple, there we go. A 3, a 2, and the last card is a Queen of Spades. Now, I apologize. He grabbed the deck, he gave it a slightly better shuffle than I thought. My first prediction, I did 3 of diamonds, 3 of diamonds. So I got the first one. No, this ends poorly. You're gonna be disappointed. Okay. The second one, 2 of diamonds, 2 of diamonds, shuffled pack. He said stop whenever he wanted to. But the last one, I predicted Queen of Spades, and I got that one as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. When you perform without a goal. Now, you might think, well, isn't my goal to entertain people? Isn't my goal to blow their minds? And my advice to you, and this is something I've only learned maybe in the last 10 years of performing, is I find that I try more and more just to share the trick, just to share me, just to be in the moment, and just to share. I love that TV magicians have popularized magic. I think that's great for magic in lots of ways. The problem is that so many of the shows, the way they've been shot for at least the last decade, is spectators are reduced to what I call gasp machines. The camera just closes in and they always choose the people who are most likely to lose their shit on camera. And we don't get to know about the people. We don't really get an insight on their experience about the magic. We just get them going, ah! That's all we get. And I find that very exploitive. I find it's a funny way to use people. So when I perform for people, I'm not trying to get just that from them. To me, there's something very vampiric about trying to take, about trying to, this is evidence that I am great. I don't go for any of that. I try to just share and let people make of it what they will. Here's something, it's unusual. That's it. So I try, and you know what I find? The amazing thing about that, when I share my magic and I'm not just strictly focused on blowing their mind or getting them to scream, when I'm not focused just on that, I find it really opens me up as a performer. I'm able to respond to things. I also find that people don't seem as locked in. It's amazing the places we go with a card trick, where we all of a sudden are sharing or something's going on. Now, of course, there's still, in fact, I find sometimes my reactions are even greater because people don't feel squeezed. They can be themselves. So ultimately, my advice to you, my tip is to try to share what you do without a goal, okay? And you'll find that not only will that free up people to respond in really a wider and interesting way, but it'll free up you to perform with less of an agenda and just share the magic. And don't forget, leave a comment down below for your chance to win one of 12 of my Sound Waves mentalism tricks. Just leave your own answer to the question, how do you end your show? How do you end strong? How do you make sure that as you start your show strong, how do you make sure you end your show strong? And a reminder, it's not about the particular trick you do. It's the attitude, the philosophy, something you say, something you don't do, something about ending your show strong. Leave a comment down below. There you have it, some recent footage of me performing live. I know a whole bunch of you asked for that stuff, so I was excited to share that with you. Most of the stuff I do, of course, is close-up magic. I work a lot of house parties and banquets and walk-around situations. But this was a rare situation where I was in front of a really big audience, a performance of card magic. So I hope you enjoyed it. A very big and sincere thanks to Jeff Pinsky and everybody at the Browser's Den of Magic in Toronto. Really appreciate you having me involved that day. I had a total blast. As I said, I really enjoy performing for fellow magicians. And that convention, people had told me beforehand, they said the Browser's Bash is a real loving. You're gonna love the vibe, and I loved it. Everyone was so sweet and kind, and I particularly liked the opportunity to meet, lovely fans. I mean, where's the downside there? And I really, when I say to people, look, I'm around all day, I really was around all day. Working on slides and signing stuff and hanging out. So it was an amazing day. So big thanks to Jeff again at the Browser's Den. If you guys groove the video, please click that like button. Always appreciate it. Click the like button. Turn on your notifications. If you're a real fan, speaking of fans, click that little bell shape thing. Turn on your notifications. It's going to affect my my ranking on Google and all that stuff. So I'd appreciate that. Also, as a bunch of you now are doing, follow me on IG. I'm on Instagram now. sharing magic tips, some very personal photos that should never be shared online, as well as pizza recipes. So it's all there on the IG. So follow me on Instagram at @TheRealJaySankey to learn the very cool secrets to making a signed playing card appear in your wallet. Click here. And to learn the secret to making money appear inside a bag of M&M's candy, click there.